Carl Krauser, one of Pitt's great guards, 13th on the all-time scoring list, a member of the 1,000-point club, and played for the Panthers 2002 to 2006. Carl, I do believe all 4 of your years we went to the NCAA.
That's a fact. You know, when I played, I liked to win, you know, and Coach Howland, he helped me out. You know, he helped me understand how to win. Coach Pecora at Hofstra, as I was just telling Coach Brown previous to that, playing AAU basketball, time clock, score situation, how to handle the ball, how to get guys the ball where they need it, you know. So understanding these type of ways of playing against guard, sham guard, and different stuff like that, you know, those guys helped me learn how to win. So I wanted to come here and win at Pitt.
Why did you come to Pitt from, what's that place north of Manhattan? Bronx.
Well, you know, Charles Smith that played here, he helped me out with my situation, actually. And you guys were a 45-minute flight away from New York City. I wanted to play in the Big East Conference, the toughest conference in the world. I came to Pitt. My dad sung out here in the Civic Arena when he was in Motown singing, you know, so we had a connection there. Different people I knew from New York was coming out here. You know, so it was a big blue-collar town. People worked hard here, so they understood me and I understood them. So I got the love as soon as I came here. And then they played in the Garden, the best place that I want to play. You know, and Michael Jordan played there. I used to go to the Garden and watch people play. I was starving to play in the Garden. I was so hungry. I used to come there and say, hey, God, like, I used to go like, God, please bless me. Like, I just want to play in the Garden one time, just one time. And I ended up playing like on a big stage in the Garden, and I was just so happy every time, and I was blessed, and I was thankful.
Coach Brown, you remember this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember watching him a lot, and it's interesting. We talked earlier when we had the young guys here, and they said that they talked to Carl about basketball, and Carl tries to inject some wisdom into him. And I think that's one of the things that those guys didn't benefit from, because a guy like Carl wasn't in the jersey to do it. See, it's hard. After Carl told and talked to X and Trey, they went off on their separate ways. They didn't have to come back and practice the next day and see Carl. See, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because you can show them as much and maybe even more so that you can tell them.
Exactly.
But a guy, he pretty much kind of embodied, at least from what I could tell, what Pittsburgh was like and what we will be like pretty soon. We just want to know what time the game starts, and we will show up, and we're going to go full speed after you. We're going to go after you, and that's what he did. He went after people.
Carl, you watched this team, your impressions of, you know, these yearlings going through their first year.
I like the way they played. You know, they came out there, they played they played really tough. At times they play really smart. You can tell they enjoy playing with each other. You know, that's rare in college basketball, just in basketball, period. You know, some guys, you know, they want to do better than others, as I see in R.J. Barrett, you know, trying to compete with Zion Williams. You can just see it. You know, I'm out here. I love basketball. I love the game. So, and I'm a passionate guy about what I do. So, I just, you know, I pick at people's games. You know, I see what can they get better at. How can they get better? How can they relate a message? How can they receive the message? You know, and like I said, with Trey McGowan, man, he's a tough, athletic kid. He's a smart kid. So with those young, smart kids, they can retain the information faster. You know what I mean? And guys like X, if you constantly show them, like Coach said, God bless, I can get in the gym with them some more and just show them, talk to them, and I can show them with the basketball, and I can show them different stuff, and then I go on my way. But just to be honest, those guys are really tough players, and they're really exciting to watch.
Carl, you mentioned God Shamgod, the Providence player. Some of the other great players you remember playing against and having some success against?
Yeah, Ben Gordon. You know, Ben Gordon, Charlottesville in the Wave of Rudy Gay. We was just watching the film. I was just watching a little film. You know, I go back and I watch a few things that I've done, guys I've played against, and been blessed to, you know, watch playing the NBA. You know, even in my NBA workouts against Rajon Rondo, you know, in Toronto Raptors workout, I killed him. But it was the truth. I was out here just representing Pitt. And they was like, hey, there's the Pittsburgh guard come walking in. I'm like, all right, the Pittsburgh guard. So it was like, you know, I embody that. I have that stamp on me for life. It's just who I am. When I play overseas, when I play anywhere, when I go anywhere, people want to know how I like Pitt, how's Pitt doing. So I'm always supporting Pitt every day.
Do you want to coach?
I would love to coach. I just like I said, the way I'm going to relay the message to the fellas, they're going to receive it in a proper way, and they're going to understand that I always mean well, and I'm always going to be in the air, and I'm always going to be energetic and passionate, and I'm always going to be on your side. I'm going to support you 100%, and with that, you're not going to fail.
Coach Brown will probably back me up on this, but I've never been a coach, but the ones I've observed who do it well do it with a sense of urgency, and you will get hollered at. but also with a sense of fairness and support.
No question. I think that's the biggest thing that any player wants to know is, first and foremost, do you actually care about me as an individual? And once the player really understands that, if the hollering does come afterwards, they know it's coming from a good place, that you're trying to help. You're not attacking the kid as a person. You're attacking what he did basketball-wise and trying to correct it. And if you're a real player, or, you know, and Carl can say this, if you're a real hooper, tell me what I need to do in order to be the best basketball player I can possibly be, and I'll work tirelessly to do that.
That's it.
Carl, great to see you always.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Keep hanging around the program, because I think that's going to be a positive influence on especially a young team.
I appreciate it.
The great
I love
Carl
this program.
Krauser, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me. X up.